Oh yeah, we've got wine here. Do you want a wine? Do you want to hold a wine?
No, because then I'll drink it.
Hold your wine.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold a wine too. Do you want
All right.
one?
Can put it down.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
All right.
And
was
we're
a
going
bit
to start
like-
off. It's 8 in the morning here.
Yeah, that's right.
It was because we get to hold something, and I felt like it was.
I feel like we've already started.
Yes, we have already started.
You're gonna have to hold that
Whoa,
right
there
up to
we
your
go.
face.
Okay.
So this is podcast number 4, I think we're up
Yes.
to, and we're at Marybank Farm with Brie and Billy. And sorry, I'm always bad at the introductions.
Oh,
The
you've
film
done
room,
well.
the film room, the podcast.
Yeah.
Jesse, the film room, Luke John photography, Brie and Billy from Marybank Farm. Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Thanks for
Thank
coming.
Oh, gosh, thank you.
So yeah, we love this place. It's
Thanks.
amazing.
Thank you.
And welcome.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely beautiful wedding venue. It's really hard because if people are just listening, they can't see how amazing it is.
Watch
But
the
if you're
video.
watching, you can see we've got wine. It's beautiful. It's springtime. We're outside in the driveway.
If you're watching the video, you'll see we've got the Marybank.
Iconic. It's
It's an iconic
Yes.
I've been thinking
Adelaide
it's iconic.
scene,
It is.
isn't it?
Yeah, everyone knows the front of the barn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been around a while.
Yes.
How long has it been here?
So built in 1842,
Wow.
the whole property, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So
So the building itself is National Trust and Heritage listed.
Oh, great.
So
Yeah,
So
right.
a little bit of work to it, but it's still
So
it's in great nick.
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's great to let people see it and utilise it for the receptions and the accommodation upstairs if they wanted to.
So we're up in
Yes.
the Airbnb for the weekend.
Yes,
It
and
is
it is beautiful.
divine.
Yeah.
You've done an amazing
It really is.
job.
it's your second honeymoon.
Yeah. It really is amazing and surprisingly spacious. Like,
It's
I
pretty
don't know.
enormous.
I don't
Yeah.
know what I was expecting, but then it kept going and going and
Yeah.
going.
Because you probably haven't been up there
No,
before.
no, no, no.
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 So you do like your bridal preparations up there?
You can, yes.
Yeah.
So we promote that you get dressed there, so you can have all those getting dressed shots.
Yeah.
But we don't encourage. Sounds terrible. Don't encourage doing makeup and hair, only because you can end up with like 20 people upstairs, and
Yeah.
it can
That
just
is
get
true.
too busy.
Yeah.
But
Whilst I just went on about how spacious it was,
but
having like 30 people in
Yes.
there would not be.
You should
The
see
most
some of the
comfortable.
small places some people get there.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hair and makeup. Don't realise the production that's going to go on.
Yeah. yes,
The 2 hairdressers, 2 makeup artists,
Oh, yeah.
the mother of the bride.
20 parents and.
yeah,
of
with the
course.
family. Yeah, even
Yeah.
though that's a great idea, we do
Yeah.
prefer it if they just do the dressing.
But it is more of like the
outside.
bridal suite,
Yeah.
like where the couple stay after. And
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a nice
Amazing
little
for that.
spot for them to get their hair makeup and then come here afterwards, relax, have a champagne,
Yeah.
Mm.
dress on and they can see their spouse.
That's
Yeah.
really nice. And then they're just here, they're ready to
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you can see it on the cameras, but yeah, where you have the ceremony is just like, what, 30 or 40 metres behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And you can see
It's
that
so
from
nice.
the top of the window.
From
Yeah.
the window
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
and so when you're talking about this space, if we're talking weddings, what are we looking at? What's the space here?
So a lot of people, we've started using this as a bit of a dance floor. So
When
basically-
dancing's
Fun.
allowed.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically lights get put across the front. A lot of people like to just utilise the barn because the sun
Pretty.
comes through this way.
Yeah.
And it's just another spot for them to utilise now.
That's
Yeah, amazing.
so good.
And you got the cool, like, the new deck going on the other side as well now.
Yes, so the decks was built during COVID when we had no weddings for that the initial
Make
lockdown.
good use of your time.
So we had nothing and much else to do, so we thought let's expand it out a little bit. And
Yeah.
But really, it was built in 1842.
Yeah. Minus the deck.
Yeah, we got some old timbers and
Yeah.
weights and,
Yeah.
But no, it's actually people really love it and they don't realise that it's only been there for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just had another dimension to what we can offer guests, especially for seating or dancing. Some people use the dance floor out there. So.
It's a fantastic
good.
space.
Yeah.
How many people do you normally get at your weddings?
We can do a maximum of 100 as a stand-up, and now due to the deck we can do 80 sit-down.
Oh,
Beautiful.
amazing.
But our
That's
licensing
awesome.
capacity is 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
So we found a little niche market with that sort of size, I think.
Yeah.
Because a lot of places are 100 minimum.
Mhm.
And sometimes
Yeah.
a bit small in a big
Yeah.
space. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Absolutely.
It's quite intimate and cosy for that sort of amount of people.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Super nice.
And you guys have got, like, so... Oh. We're being joined by, it is Missy, isn't
It
it?
is Missy, yeah.
One of the dogs. Hey, Missy.
What's going on?
So it's not just the weddings. You guys have got like 11 teen businesses going on here at the same time, right?
Fingers and a few pies.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Obviously, our side project is.
Yes. Actually, I haven't had this one.
Yes.
Since 2020. 2020 Shiraz?
Correct.
yes.
I'm going to have my first sip.
Which is grown. Just cheers.
For today.
You're a bad influence.
Very good.
It's grown just there.
So
It is.
7 acres
Straight up the
there.
back. Yeah.
So basically, it overlooks all of LA from the top of the vineyard. So it's nice and close. Beautiful spot up there.
Mm-hmm.
Brides and the groom can get photos done up there as well.
Hello.
So a lot of people get
It's
sunset
good.
shots up there.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It
It
is
sounds like a
good.
gum tree, and then it looks over all the vineyard, and then you have a view of the city,
see
and a view
everything.
of the ocean. And
Yep.
It's epic.
Nice little spot up
You
Yeah.
guys- I think you guys might take it for granted in the
Yeah.
end.
I think, yeah.
Like, it's so good.
there. Maybe mine, I don't.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
I
yeah.
do, sorry.
So I'm the person who shows the couple around for their first.
Yes, the
Yeah.
tour. Yeah.
I'm the
Yeah.
tour guide.
Yeah.
You have to be impressed.
Try to
Yeah,
impress
you have to be just as in awe every time you go up there.
I've never been here before.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is actually a great spot. You can have your photos up here.
It's always changing. That's the beauty of it. Every season, it's different. And with the gardening, the gardens look different all the time.
Yes.
Slightly different experience.
See, he loves
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
He
no,
Yeah.
absolutely loves it. I can't seem like I love it because then I just seem pompous. So it's just-
Look at my view.
I have to look down and go, yeah, it's pretty average.
Don't go up there.
It
No,
is
what's
not
up that hill?
average.
No, not much at all. You know, there's like a gum tree view of the
Yeah,
city or
that's right.
something. The ocean's out there, but you've been to the beach before. It's not like you're seeing the beach up close. Like, we're quite a way away.
Yeah, that's my take on it.
I just love the different attitudes. That's hilarious. Oh my
Therefore,
gosh.
That's us anyway.
he's the
Yeah.
salesman. I am not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's good. As long as you, yeah. It's good to have someone passionate about the
Yeah.
space.
At least one of you's passionate. No, I'm
Well, Billy took us on our
joking.
tour
Yes.
yesterday, and he loves it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and I know the property backwards and forwards. I
Of
just
course.
walk around here with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
You get used to it, and you see
Yeah.
stuff. Like I can spot a koala because you're used to seeing things how they are. And then
Yeah,
you spot
yeah.
something and it's like, what the?
Amazing.
So,
Mm.
Yeah, so you got
That's
wine
so
production
cool.
going on, you
Yes.
got weddings going on,
Bed and breakfast as
bed
well
and breakfast
Yes.
as well.
Yep.
So you can you can just book book the B&B.
on Airbnb.
Whenever.
You can book. Yes.
Yes, amazing.
Yeah.
without weddings,
Yeah,
Going
yeah,
on.
in
yeah,
between, especially off season, winter and summer, and
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
actually as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea is to
amazing.
sort of really get the Airbnb going for winter.
yeah.
Because, you know,
yeah.
your cozy, romantic weekend getaway.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously it gets used for weddings during
Yeah.
peak season.
Yeah, of course.
Mm.
And why wouldn't you? Because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
It is.
is that the end of the list, or is there more?
Good question. Weddings,
Oh.
Airbnb, wine.
I think it was about working together, being married.
Not
Well,
how many businesses
well,
we're
do you know
trying to
what?
run.
Because we want to make that like a.
business, is that what we're talking about?
Well,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
farm side,
Well, do you
which
have
is-
other? Yeah.
Side. No, we
Is-
don't. Nothing yet. Breeze wants to dabble into. We're trying to get a lot more into gardening. We're learning how to propagate, how to
Okay.
grow from seed.
Yeah.
And Breeze just planted a cut flower garden. So eventually,
Beautiful.
she wants to have a little stall down on the road. And, people drive past and buy a bunch of flowers. Just as something to do.
Yeah, because we
Something
sell the
extra?
eggs on the road.
Oh,
so we
yeah.
have
Oh,
you
you
know,
do?
15 chickens. So
Yes.
we're selling that on the road, and we thought if we could do little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
You know, you drive up through the hills and you see these little stalls.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Why not? We're close enough to them.
Yeah.
And
You're on a hill.
And we can share
We're on the way up to the hill, so you know
Yeah.
they stop here first, collect all the merch, and then they're
Turn around and
boots
go home.
full. Yeah. Boots already full of flowers. Sorry, can't buy elsewhere.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah,
so
we just-
good.
Like we look after the chickens, we've got cattle, which are pretty easy to look after, but you just have to maintain them and check all the bits and pieces. of the
Yeah.
property,
Yeah.
Make sure the electric fences are working. So there's always
Two things. We've planted lemon trees, so the idea is to maybe produce some limoncello down the track.
Oh, that's
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, and the little orchard, which we always thought that if we produce too much produce, that's something else we could put down on the road. You know, if
Yeah.
people were interested in buying apples or...
for
Yeah.
sure.
Because that's what the farm used to do. It used to sell oranges
Okay.
and
Okay.
grapes and
Mm.
wool, milk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's been a lot of things over the years.
So you're sort of
Yeah.
trying to bring it back
Yeah.
to that. Yeah.
And is
Yeah.
it
That's
that
awesome.
you're trying to make a bit more awareness around the history
as
well.
well.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Because you've got the Marybank Farm straight up Instagram account.
Yep.
And then there's the Marybank Weddings account.
Yeah.
So they're sort of separate, but the Marybank Farm, I guess, is more obviously the farm side of it. But because there is so much history
and
here
history
as well.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we pretty much date back to, when Adelaide was settled. So I think that was 1836.
Right.
So it's really interesting, the history and how it sort of came to be and how we took over the family. It's just really interesting. And I just think people would be interested in learning how Adelaide progressed.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's I know there's like 150 years of history or something there.
Yeah.
What's the 8-second version?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I find it really confusing myself. But really, there's 3 Arthurs.
Oh.
My great-grandfather was the 3rd Arthur.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
In a nutshell, I don't know, but basically the husband seems to always pass away early. Sorry, Bill. And the women have always been left to run the property.
Wow.
So it's always been about the strength of the women through the Fox family and taking care of the property.
Interesting.
So one day you'll have to do the wedding tours.
Oh, damn.
It's taking a morbid turn.
That's right.
Aw.
Get one of the boys to do it.
Oh no, yeah.
These guys also, I mean, you can't see, but there's a house right there, which is actually where you live. So you literally live
On
right
premise.
here as well.
Mm.
Well, it's not right there. It's like a good 50, 60 metres
Takes a long
away.
time to get to work.
Yes. Yes.
Second walk. So
Yes.
You drive most of the time.
Yeah. Well, you keep doing
Amazing.
laps around work.
Yeah.
Like, you just,
We'll get there.
there.
That's so good. So it was sort of passed down to you from your parents and etc.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
that's
They
awesome.
live on my property as well.
Yes,
They live in a
that way.
Yeah.
up the back, and
One big happy family.
Yeah,
I guess one day we'll probably move from this house into that house,
and then the boys will.
If someone wants it, hopefully one of them will take over. Yeah.
So it will always be in the family. That's the plan.
That's
yeah.
the plan, and that was also why we started weddings, because we needed the farm to get an income.
To be able to be
to be able to-
sustained.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we'd hate to lose it.
and it does cost
Yeah.
a lot to run
Yeah.
Yeah.
the property.
yeah.
No, absolutely.
So there's a bit of pressure, but,
Yeah.
yeah.
Weddings was a good place. Brie and I got married here 18 years ago, and we're both from hospitality background.
Yeah.
I'm a chef. Brie
Yeah, what am I?
was a waitress, and now is. I don't know what you do in that office. I know a lot of parcels have been coming in.
Oh my gosh.
Don't know what you keep doing in that garden, but things still keep overgrowing.
Oh my gosh.
I could be buying stuff for the farm,
I haven't seen any.
She could be.
But
That is not true. I bought seeds. That's for the farm.
fair enough.
Yeah.
So were you guys the first wedding here, or have they been having weddings here through the history?
Through the history, there's always been births, deaths, and marriages.
Yeah.
And not
wow.
just of the family. It's been people who lived in the area would come here and get married, because the family itself was very Catholic to begin with, and I don't think there were many Catholic churches in Adelaide at the time, so they would actually come to Marybank to get married.
For like services and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
wow.
But my auntie and uncle, both auntie and uncles were married here as well.
Yeah.
My sister, cousin, more so marriages with the family,
Yeah.
Yeah.
closer now, but not so much in the past. but
Yeah. Yeah. And why wouldn't you?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
amazing.
insane. I love it here.
It is
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Like, that's magical.
It is magical.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a hidden treasure for so long, and it's good to let people see it now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Embrace it. We're actually in the open gardens next week, so we're expecting at least 500 people to come through.
Oh, wow.
I did not realise it was that big when you were telling me about it.
Yeah,
last
you just
night.
said like
Yeah.
10 old people were going to go
Yeah.
and tell you what you did wrong.
Oh wow, that's
That
massive.
has happened. Yes.
No, we did it about 2 years ago, and that was the first time in 12 years.
Oh,
We
yeah.
didn't know what to expect. We thought we might get 200-300 people.
Yeah.
So we had 750 people.
Oh
come
my
through in one day.
gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
No
Insane.
way.
And it was not just, you know, the oldies coming through looking for gardens. We found there was a lot of couples coming through as well to scope out venues without having someone, you know,
Because
walking
it's just
through
an
with
open
them.
day.
Yeah, so it's
anyone-
really casual. Anyone can come have a look and
Yeah.
decide, oh, maybe this is the place we'd like to come and do a viewing and maybe get married here. Yeah.
Yes, right. Okay.
So do you literally just open the doors, or do you put anything on, like music or anything like?
We're doing Devonshire teas.
Oh,
Yep,
that sounds so cute.
I love a
tea, coffee,
Devonshire
I
and-
do
tea.
love a Devonshire tea.
Yeah, we're going to put on some Devonshire tea, some cakes. We're actually having our winemaker. He produces. He's got a label called Rusty Bite Wines.
Yep.
He's going to set up a little store.
Little
in the back here
tasting.
for some tastings. if
Oh,
people want to,
amazing.
So we're just trying to promote his business as well.
Yeah,
Um,
that's awesome.
and yeah, all the proceeds go towards the Ross Trevor College Fund.
Oh, cool.
Foundation. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, amazing.
So-
The
So
Rossi
good.
boys come here and they're going to man the gates because people have to pay to come in.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And then they get all the proceeds from whatever we make.
Oh, wow.
So good to give back to the college.
See, we didn't get this idea when he was like, "Oh yeah, people walk through here." We didn't know it was an event.
I thought you would take. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Big thing.
So we're
I just
putting
thought,
scones
yeah,
on. Oh,
that's-
okay.
That's because we're under a rock. I just thought-
And a lot of gardens around the Adelaide Hills
Do it
as
as well,
well.
participate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
that's
big-
so
it's a big,
cool.
big in the gardening world.
Yeah.
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 And people just want something to do, especially since we're not travelling as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a
that's
nice
really
thing to take kids for a wander around a
nice.
garden and
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
they're
we're-
quite expansive. Like, it took us a good, I don't know, what, probably 30, 45 minutes to take the tour yesterday.
Yeah.
And then you told me this morning
And
we
there's
didn't
more
even do
gardens.
half of it.
No, that's right. Yeah.
which you'll
Yep.
see later.
Yeah. And we'll also show a historical video because we've got some old footage from the 1920s and 30s.
Oh,
Oh,
which
wow.
we'll show in the barn.
That is
Yeah, right.
super
Yeah, which
cool.
is pretty interesting.
What date is this on?
26th.
Of September.
September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah. One of our like running themes is trying to be like husband, wife working together in the business, or 8 businesses, if you will. Because people ask us all the time, like, how do you go working together? And I think I
'Cause
was
we
talking
sit
to
at
you
the
about it,
same
wasn't I,
desk.
Brie? I was like, you're like, well, you're young in the piece, you know.
Yeah. No.
You're early in the marriage
Well, we've been
relationship.
working together for, no, actually, for 8 years, sort of. You've been working from home for about 8 years.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
full time together for 1 year. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Nice and early.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Longer.
When we moved to Clare,
We got married in 03 and we were working together before that anyway.
Yeah, wow.
Not as business owners. though.
No, but
The time does
working-
fly, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It does. Then
'Cause-
we moved to Clare and had a couple of restaurants, or a restaurant,
Oh, amazing.
and then a second restaurant. So we just sort of threw ourselves
Awesome.
in at
Yeah.
ripe-old age of, what, you were 25, I was 30.
Yeah. I think we thought we
Wow.
really wanted to do a business together, but we didn't think we could compete doing a cafe or restaurant in Adelaide being our first time. So we moved to Clare and thought, hey, yeah, we'll do it in the country, see how that goes. But then it was
Yep.
really basically learning everything from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
you know, ordering,
Cut our
which
teeth.
you were already doing
Yeah.
anyway, ordering and chefing
Yep.
side, but, you know, dealing with staff and the accounting and bookwork and,
Marketing and all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. So, yeah.
How do you go these days? You professional co-workers?
yeah,
We
it's,
have our moments.
Absolutely. I hear you.
So I guess we've just learnt to
ignore.
read each other. We got a big problem.
That was
Walk
exact
away.
opposite answers. That was the best. I ignore you and you go out to the garden after long enough. Like
We got to the top of the hill because you would come up there.
because you don't know where it is. No.
I've been there once.
Oh, that was good.
That's funny.
I think,
It's
So-
been good working.
yeah, a lot of people like some. I think if they haven't done it before, they're like, "Oh, I'd kill them." All right, you know, I'd
Yeah,
kill him or I'd kill
yeah.
her, or we wouldn't
Yeah.
last a day and a half.
But
Yeah.
what I think we've found, and again, we don't really know everyone's situation, but people that have said things like that to us, they work in completely different industries. It's like their
Yes.
wife's a lawyer and he's a doctor or something, and it's like if you had to work from home next to each other, you can't discuss what's going on. You don't understand each other's
Yeah.
roles or business. So it's like we just help each other. Like we can't really get annoyed at each other or anything too much because we're just both working on the same things
You've got the same goal.
at the same time. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're
exactly.
going in the same direction. So
Yes.
it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to fight each other about it.
Yeah.
Yes. And
But-
Luke sort of sees it as we're both building our whatever we're doing. Like
Yeah, I
our
see it like we're working
family,
as a team,
business,
like-
working as a
Yes.
team.
Yeah.
And obviously we do different things, but that's just why we are able to actually do it together.
Mm.
But yeah, if I had no interest in your job or didn't know what it was about, of course I would.
It's so funny
I
though,
don't know.
because
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys or other people listening, but like we've just always been interested in whatever the other person came up with to do.
Mm.
If it was different jobs or different activities or hobbies or whatnot,
Yeah.
like we might not be right into it, but there's a support there. Or
Yep.
a-
Yeah. Just
Doesn't
help
work
each
like
other
that,
out.
Ross.
Yeah.
Suggest something, and straight away before I get the sentence out, no.
That is not for me.
It is no. What about no?
Do you come back around or is it that's it?
Uh,
Yeah.
Then it becomes her idea.
Yeah.
Apparently that happens to
that's-
me the other way
that's me.
around a lot.
Right.
yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like we should go here for a holiday and you're like, 6 months later. So I saw a really great photo of Tasmania. Like, do you reckon
Yeah.
we should go to Tasmania? I'm like,
Leaving the brochure.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
your idea, isn't
Like,
it? Yeah.
Did you listen to me when I said that 5 minutes ago?
Yeah. Or 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that's funny.
I think, though, compromise is
Yes.
definitely communication
Yep.
or ignoring each other, either way. But at some point, you've got to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Well, eventually we're going to have to go home and have dinner together.
Well, that-
or-
Yeah.
Have to talk
And you
about
have to make it work. That's the difference, I think, because
Yeah.
you're in business together. There's
there's
no easy out.
Yes.
So you got to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
we had the same goal, I guess, but we have different jobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know anything about doing the computer
Like
stuff
admin
or
and-
that,
yep.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I just do stick with our strengths, basically.
Yep.
And learn
Awesome.
things along the way if we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I'd like
awesome.
to educate you a bit more on the other side.
Oh.
It's quite hard, though.
Oh, really?
You've got to teach you to turn a computer on first.
Poor Billy's getting slammed.
Yeah. He's just torn to shreds. guys.
I love you,
I've got my
but
outfit, thank you. I'm good enough with that.
Yeah, that's right. It's good to know that you can make it like, 20 years in business and still be like, you seem like nice people. You don't haven't. There's
we're
no.
not tainted
there's
yet.
not- yeah, that's right. Like, not at each other that much.
No.
So
Just have to roll with it.
We drink a lot. You know, that gets us through.
Don't we all?
helps having a
yeah.
winery on the
I
side.
know.
Yeah. We drink a lot of wine. Let's just open a winery. It's so much more efficient.
Having a bad day. Let's not argue. Just have a drink.
I
It's
know.
fine. We'll get over
Have
it.
a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so good.
So I think it was briefly touched on, but the roles are you're like the garden man.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I was the chef here. I've since
Yes, that's
retired
right.
from chefing
Yeah, yeah.
after nearly 30 years.
Mhm.
So now I do the food and beverage side of it, ordering, doing all that, bits and pieces, and I work the bar as well.
Yes. Okay. So it's like you're almost like the hospitality side, which includes a bit of the admin and everything there.
yes.
And then are you more like like the whole business
I
as a whole?
So I'm all the, invoicing.
Client management or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Emails. I do the setup meetings with the couples when they come through before the wedding and just make sure everything's running smoothly.
Yeah.
Getting in contact with other vendors if need be. Bed and breakfast cleaner.
Yeah.
See, if I'm
Oh,
cleaner,
really?
you're rubbish man. So that's okay. Yeah.
you did. You've mentioned that a couple of times now, actually.
That's great.
Because we
Clearly
put it
he's
on-
scarred by
I
it.
think Brie put it on our website. as
I
my-
did
my
actually.
jobs, and I think it was the first job.
Oh, I saw that.
Rubbish man.
Rubbish man. Put it at the bottom of the pile of the list.
Oh, sorry.
This is the power that she wields when she runs the website.
He
No.
doesn't think I know how to look up the website.
Yeah.
Why am I the rubbish man? I don't know.
I was being funny. People will, gel with us.
Oh, yeah, but I've got more credit.
Oh.
I read it. I thought I got a bit of a tickle. I thought it was funny.
See,
So-
there you go.
So tongue in cheek.
That's so
Yes.
good.
But I am a rubbish man.
Yeah. But yeah, and you also do the wine, the viticulture stuff. So anything to do with vineyard, organising,
Yeah.
along with my father who's still
Important.
managing the vineyard as well. But
Yeah.
pruning.
So I'm in charge of wine production more than anything.
Yes.
Yes.
Wine
Yeah.
sales or with both wine sales. But
Yeah.
Yes. When did the wine the winery actually start?
So Dad planted the vineyard somewhere between 95 or 97,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So he was the actual starter of the Marybank Shiraz, and he had a friend who was a winemaker, so that's how he progressed
Oh,
with
okay.
that. But then, unfortunately, his friend and winemaker passed away, and then we stopped
We
producing.
stopped producing in 2008.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a break.
There was
Yeah.
a break, and then
And we were in Clare, so it was hard
Yeah.
for
Oh, okay.
father
Yeah.
to
keep going.
keep going with it.
Mm.
So he was selling it all to Penfolds. So we came back and thought, let's start producing
our
again.
own.
So we produced a ton for ourselves. It's a very small batch. That's all
Yeah.
all we
Yeah.
did. And we started again. 2019 was our first vintage.
Yes, so it is.
Yeah.
I
Right.
thought it was really recent
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I don't think you'd only told me about it like in the last year or two, I
Yeah.
guess. So
Yeah.
it's
So we
very
just released
nice.
The 2020 as well, or about to.
About to.
Yep.
Needs a little bit more
We're
time.
drinking a pre-release.
You are,
Wow.
yes.
Oh, I feel very special.
It just needs a little bit more time in the bottle. Is that right?
Pretty good.
I just drank the stuff. I don't really know how long
Not
it went. So that's all, but, you know.
We had the
That's what you're
29.
supposed to say.
We had the 2019 last night.
And it
and I
was
loved
amazing,
It. But you
yeah.
guys said it's too heavy.
It is heavy.
No, I
it's
thought
not
it was
too heavy,
perfect.
but it's
I don't know if you can get too
I
heavy.
liked it.
okay.
Yeah.
We just wanted it to be a bit more approachable for, I guess, more people.
Gotcha.
I know some people like a heavy Shiraz.
Yeah.
Some people like the lighter. The fruit's more predominant in this one. I'm not
Yeah.
going to waffle on about it. But it's a little bit
because he
lighter.
can. You love it.
You
He
are
loves
right.
it.
It is lighter.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. So you produce a ton, did you say?
Yeah, give or take.
And so you put out like 3 or 4 bottles, and the rest is yours.
Yep.
Or-
We give some to friends, and then we just
Yeah,
give away.
amazing.
But
Will you be You'll be cellaring some for yourself though.
We
we
do.
put some
Yeah.
aside and just for posterity. So
And then hopefully
As
one
you
day we
should.
can do like a vertical tasting,
yeah,
which would be really interesting. Yeah.
Ooh,
I don't know
is
what a
that like
vertical tasting is.
Oh,
Tell
well,
me
you know,
about
through
that.
the years, so you can
I was
compare.
going to say,
Ah,
that seems
yeah.
more horizontal.
Oh, yeah, it does actually.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know why it's called a vertical tasting.
Maybe you're supposed to go like down the
Yeah, in
whatever,
wine,
the-
timelines go up,
the one.
like not across. Like
Amazing.
I don't know. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
super exciting.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can buy it on the website.
Mhm.
So I just need to sort of get it out there. That's the
Yeah.
next sort of job
yeah.
in terms of marketing.
And that'll start like the weddings, I guess. We started with one wedding and it rolled from
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
just organic, nice and slow.
When you started to really ramp up weddings, was that like you had one and then just so many people wanted to have them, you were like, let's do this? Or
No, we sort of had a plan that we were going to go ahead with it.
Yep.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
actually started because we moved back from Clare and I had a job at a local pub and I thought I wasn't concentrating the business. So I basically set up a little place here. I was doing pizzas and tapas on a Sunday.
Oh wow.
Put a sign
Amazing.
down on the road.
Yeah.
Started off a bit slow and I ended up doing 60 people, turning people away.
wow.
Oh, great.
From that we got an engagement party. From that we got a wedding.
Ah,
yeah.
yeah.
So just sort of
And then it
went from there.
Adelaide, you know, the 3
Snowballed.
degrees of
Yeah. Yeah.
separation.
Yeah.
So
So it just like became
Yeah.
a venue.
yeah, it just
Yeah.
evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's so
And
cool.
it was good because it was easy marketing because it was all word of mouth.
Yeah.
So as venue
That's
owners,
awesome.
if we're a couple looking to get married somewhere,
yeah.
what's like, you know, your like choice piece of information you give to like a wedding, what do you call it? An engaged couple.
Mm.
Advice.
Yeah. When I'm looking for a venue, is there anything I need to consider?
Oh, we did talk about this. Just make sure that you've read how much it's going to cost.
right.
Because I think that's really important
Mhm.
before going out to see a venue, knowing what it's going to cost. Because you might
Yes.
get there and then it's not within your budget and
Yeah.
you've just
And you've just fallen in love with it.
fallen in love with it and then
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
disappoint yourself. I think
Oh,
that's
that's so
makes it hard.
disappointing.
Yes.
And that was my point. Make sure you fall in love with the venue. Make
Yeah,
sure
that's-
it's what you
Yeah.
Because we get sometimes people see it on the internet and then want to book, and we're like, no, you have to come here.
You need to come and look at it first.
Yeah.
Buy a car without
Okay.
test driving it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've got to come here and get a feel for the place. And
Yes.
Thankfully, most people.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's good.
Yeah. But piece of art, and you said it too, I think, in your second podcast, talking about your budget, making sure
Yeah.
you
yeah.
work out how much you want to spend.
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
And then look at what is within
yeah.
the
that.
venue's the first.
Yeah.
That's just the first thing you should be booked.
Well, yeah, once you book your venue,
100%.
that locks in your date.
Yeah.
Because we find that a lot of people want to go, cool, our current anniversary when we started dating was the 1st of January.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to get married on the 1st of January. And then they go looking for venues, and that might not be possible.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah. It is very
Because
Venue
you're-
first.
Some will be booked out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, like you said, it's an important date, but then your new date becomes
Yes.
the most important
I
date.
like that he's
Yes.
listened.
But, yeah.
This was this morning.
Yeah.
Just the index.
I was playing Angry
It's
Birds.
like, I studied for the test.
We did.
Yeah, so your wedding day will become your new
Your new date.
actual important
Yes.
anniversary.
In
Yeah.
the past, do you know when our first date was?
No.
Exactly. 7th September
Okay.
2000.
Lovely.
What was your wedding date?
Oh.
5.
Oh, so no, it's
05, 04,
03. We actually have special
really?
numbers for that.
We didn't choose it.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like a
That's
weird
just
date.
how it worked
Yeah.
out.
Rolled out. So
yeah. Well, they're fashionable dates now. These
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They look
these
good on
number
paper.
combinations. Yeah.
Backwards, 21. You know.
Last year it was the 10th of the 10th, 2020.
Yeah.
That was
Ah,
the
yeah.
most monstrous of all dates I've ever heard of.
Yep.
If you didn't book a year out, you couldn't get anybody.
Yeah. So bizarre.
Yeah.
So
What would be like your I don't know, what's the main thing that draws people here? I feel like this is a huge, like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, this the iconic
is
shot.
amazing.
Mm.
Is that what you would say the best thing about the place is, or
As
I
in
don't
why
know.
people come here?
Yeah.
I think it's a combination of things, but I think the main thing, besides the beautiful gardens and
Yeah.
that, is just when you're here, even though we're so close to the city, it's relaxing. I think
Yes.
People come here and they just feel relaxed.
Bit serene, and
Yeah.
actually, the
Yeah.
location is amazing because you can't you're sort of in the hills,
Yeah.
but you're still so close to Adelaide. Like there are suburbs right there, and it's crazy.
you feel
'cause
like you're
don't
out in the
know.
country in this beautiful
Yeah.
garden with the historic barn and
Yeah,
There's a house just
it's a very
yeah.
good
Then
location.
you can just pop into the city if you need to, or come
Well,
from
yeah, you
the
can
city.
still catch the bus. It's just
Yeah.
just down there and
Yeah.
head straight into the city.
Yeah.
It's
So,
amazing. No, that's good. Yeah, you don't have to go too far to get this
No.
vibe. Like,
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. People want that, winery sort of feel,
yes.
and they've gone to the ones in the hills. You know, you have to travel on a bus.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
it's
they
a long
come
way to
here
go.
and yeah, just like 5 minutes from the city.
Yeah, yeah.
I think one
That's
thing that
amazing.
strikes me as well is that you don't really have that much of a, I guess, like a corporate feel to it. Like
No.
it doesn't feel like you're walking into a business.
Doesn't
You're sort
feel
of
functioning.
you're walking into somebody's home, effectively,
Yeah.
because it is your home.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Well, that's. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of wedding venues are purpose-built wedding venues.
Yes.
Even some of the wineries that they're purpose-built wineries with the function centre attached to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And we just can't. We can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Well, you've modified a home and
Yeah.
a property into a
yeah,
available function sort of
Mm.
area.
which is good. It kind of gives you your own market. You're not competing with the wineries as such
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're totally different.
Yeah, it's a bit
Yeah.
more unique.
So, but we're what were the words we said? Boutique. And
Yeah,
we like
that's
to think we're
the word.
experienced.
Yeah.
We're relaxed
Yeah.
because we are so experienced, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And we only
Um,
do one wedding a weekend, so it's more personal. with the
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. You can dedicate
Yeah.
more time and attention to those people.
And I think that's the difference too. If we're doing one a weekend, it means it's not about the money for us. It's about the experience and also the ease for us of just doing one. I could not do 2 or 3 in one weekend
Yeah.
because we run it.
yeah.
It'd just be
Yeah.
too
Then you
hard.
would be
Mhm.
doing the gardens by yourself.
Yeah.
Not with you.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
In that respect, I meant I would have passed away.
Yeah, he's like, worked to the bone. I read you. That's what the history tells us,
okay,
isn't
we're
it?
getting divorced now. Don't leave me.
No, that's actually really amazing.
What-
That you only do one because
One of the things I love is that you've got the ceremony right there,
Yeah.
and then reception right there, and then accommodation if you want upstairs. Like these all-inclusive venues, I am all about it.
yeah.
If you
Just
could
makes
pull it
it
off,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No
And
traveling.
super relaxed, like
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Come here and you park for the ceremony, and you don't have to leave until the reception's done.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, no more of the, the 3 hours in between,
Mm.
Yeah.
which is typical for your church ceremonies. You have
Yeah.
your church, then you have your 3 hour break in between where you get all your photos done, and then you head to the reception venue afterwards. Yeah. So it's just a different way of doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I don't think there's too many places that have the whole box and dice in one place.
They're popping
Yeah.
up around the place, but I don't know if there's
Especially with the
yeah.
B&B as well. Like, because there are some which
Yep.
can do, like, you know, you have a ceremony and then reception. But to be able to spend the night as well, that's awesome. Like,
Get the photos done around the gardens too. Have them,
yeah.
Absolutely.
you know,
Yep.
it should be relatively quick for the couples to get their photos done and then
Yeah.
into back to the party.
Yeah.
And not missing their reception too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or they could just be
Nobody
out
wants
here
that.
on the driveway almost. Like, it's like,
Oh,
you know,
anywhere's a photo.
beautiful.
Anywhere is a photo
Duck
op.
around the
That's
corner, you've got the stone wall,
good
you've
thing.
got, you
Yeah.
know, this beautiful pink one that's here.
this beautiful pink one. We know so much
And I
about gardening.
And I can't tell you what that's called. I have no idea.
I would have been very impressed if you did.
African violet or the
oh, look at
Oh,
him go.
God.
Definitely the African violet. No,
African daisy.
daisy, something cut.
Got
Told
that
you we're learning how to
wrong.
do
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's next week, isn't it? People will tell you what they are. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
Bring your notebook and
You'll get
you know.
educated.
Yeah. Which Mum used to do the open gardens, and she knows everything about
Oh,
Wow,
gardens.
yeah.
So, yeah, so I have to learn off her.
Have you got like really old historic trees and stuff here? You know that were planted in forever ago at the
We
beginning
do.
of time and all that.
Beginning
So-
of time.
Yeah. We've got the Port Jackson fig tree,
Yep.
which we think was planted 1860s.
Wow.
Wow.
Because we went to a party and we were talking to someone who worked at the botanical gardens, and he said that would have been planted around that time because of whatever reason it was. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Some
so
historic
that's,
reason.
yeah.
Yeah. And we actually
Wow.
found out when we did the last urban gardens, we have 5 very rare trees. Apparently there are only 12 in the world.
Oh,
wow.
We have 5 of them on the property.
That's
and they're
amazing.
extinct in the
Canary Islands. Yeah.
And they're quite big, impressive trees. So
Wow.
Is that
I'm gonna
right?
try to start maybe looking at trying to propagate them. And,
Yes.
you know, if we can get them back to the Canary Islands, they might give us a little villa there. or
That's
Or one of the
no
islands.
ulterior motives anywhere,
No.
is there?
Which island would you like? Look, I'll take a medium-sized one. Lower medium end is
Well, how many
totally
trees do you want?
fine. Yeah.
something. If we can propagate it and get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You can
amazing.
if you could, or
We've tried, but we're pretty amateur at propagating
but
anyway.
we've learned a few. We've built a hot house now, so we
Yeah.
can give it a go.
I'm
Yes.
just impressed that there's so many things you want to do. It's all like producing things for the world. It's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
It's very
Yeah.
special.
I'm out of questions.
Well, you didn't bring your list of questions.
Do you want my
so
list?
That's why. Well, maybe. Did we miss anything?
No, I think we've covered pretty much everything.
We didn't talk about. I mean, did we mention that you have children?
Yes.
So,
2 boys.
Oh.
well,
yeah.
Yeah, you said it was such
and
excitement.
obviously you're so
You
busy.
blew me away.
They're like what, 12 and 15?
Yes.
So they're self-sufficient.
Yeah, they are. They can feed themselves, dress
Yeah.
themselves. They can smell stinky on their own. Yes.
You can use the air fryer.
They can.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So I don't need to ask who looks after them then. 'Cause
Yeah, I look after them. But you feed them. Yeah.
I remember being 15 and I wasn't very helpful.
No.
I don't think. Yeah.
I guess the beauty is that we're close enough for them if they need us that we're here.
yeah.
True.
Because you work at home.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But still, you know, we still do work weekends, and we always have.
Yeah.
So
Yes, it's no
hard
different for us.
Everybody who works in the industry, the wedding
Yeah.
industry or hospitality, we
Yeah.
sacrifice our weekends for other people's happiness.
Yes. Yeah.
And everyone else is partying.
Yes.
We're working it.
But,
Yeah. But when the boys started school sport, because I remember when I was at school, you know, Mum and Dad will always take us to school sport. So for me, that was a big thing. And so I basically don't do any setup on Saturday because I want to do sport with
Oh,
boys.
so you're able to do both?
I'm a bit stressed when I get back
Yeah.
at lunchtime because then I've got to
Yeah.
get it all done very
Yep.
quickly.
Yep.
But that's important to me, so that the kids have that.
That's
remember.
amazing because I
Yeah.
hear lots of people who work in the industry who do just miss it, especially photographers and stuff, because like we start
Yeah.
early in the morning
Yeah.
and they do, and that's been like the only negative actually I've ever really heard
Yeah.
from people. It's not even like, oh, I miss my friend's party. It's like, well, when I have kids and I want to go to their sport, whatever, like that's going to be hard.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
obviously you're a bit stressed about it, but it's awesome that you can
Do
still
it.
go.
But it's funny, and I'm not even there to watch the sport. I'm watching the boys play sport. It's literally for, socialising with other parents.
You know they're going to watch this.
Everything
Yeah,
starts off
that's
so
right.
wholesome, and then it's
love
like,
them.
oh
Yeah,
no.
they'll watch this in like 30 years and be like, I loved you being there, Mum. You didn't watch a thing, did you?
I thought you were my number one fan.
Coffee in hand. Where's Mum?
So are they like, is there an expectation, or do you think they will naturally just start working for the business, for the property, or is it like, what's the go there? Like,
There's no expectation because I wouldn't want to push that on anyone. And I remember Mum and Dad pushing gardening on me a little bit when I was living here. And I did enjoy it because I really enjoy weeding and seeing the after effects of cleaning and tidying up a garden bed.
You enjoy weeding?
Yeah, I do.
that's going to be the quote of the podcast.
Why is that so surprising?
I just think because no one enjoys that.
And because there's 60 hectares or whatever it is.
from the person who actually does it, it's not.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Takes me a long time to weed my tiny little patch of backyard.
I find it very therapeutic
No, some people
because
do.
I'm working alone. You can see what you've done afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because then you're leaving big piles for me to
Correct,
pick up.
yes.
Because you're
The rubbish man.
Yes.
Rubbish man.
Yes.
That's great.
I know Bree's been there because there's just big piles of weeds. You're sitting there for 2 days. I guess I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And we don't have to
Take
say
out the trash.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yes.
I just do it.
It's
Yeah.
communication, it's ignoring, it's all that.
Yeah. But I wouldn't want to put any pressure on the kids
Yeah.
to do something they don't want to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's up to them. They're showing a little bit of interest in bits and pieces, so they're still young.
Yeah, they're super young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they want money for free. But we do say come and help do some dishes. No.
Ooh.
So,
boys.
It's hard.
Do the bottles with me. Take the rubbish with me.
Yeah.
They do all the rubbish afterwards, after the weddings and stuff.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
They don't see all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or the stuff beforehand, stocking the fridges and.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, not just property maintenance, and it is all the tidying up, finding various wine glasses around the property after weddings. and-
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
Oh,
'cause-
yes.
Mystery wine glasses.
Oh
The
my
beauty of
God.
having a giant property where people can wander and then
Yes.
get lost, and then I'm
Yeah.
sure that doesn't happen.
We found shoes on the top of the shed before.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
Yeah, obviously, someone
Fancy
took their dancing shoes
or-
off. And,
yeah, right.
yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't need to be on the ground. That should be on the roof. Much better place.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure what the lady whose shoes were. What she was obviously.
Yeah, I don't know how she
in
got
bare
home.
feet.
What a
Oh, she's
fascinating
carried home, I
problem to
think.
have. I do feel sorry sometimes leaving at like 11 or midnight and you see how far the empty glasses have made it into car parks and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
grass,
found a few
you
down
know.
there, a few
It's,
beer
Oh,
bottles.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
yeah, it's not the end of the world, I guess.
Exactly.
So, wow, yes, you're maintaining the property. You're running a venue, a hospitality venue. So, yeah, plus all that. That's just
It's pretty awesome.
crazy.
Yeah, we're a bit tired. Really?
Doing very well. hiding the tiredness very
Okay.
well. Yeah.
Botox.
Yeah, that's right.
That's our other business.
I guess we just had to, you look back at it and just say it's got to be done, and it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, it's like I said, and I've said it before, it's not a bad office. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do love all of it? Like, I guess you'd have to, like, you know.
There are some jobs I don't like.
Like what?
No, fair enough. Please tell me.
I don't like doing the nets in the vineyard.
Oh,
With the
no,
net in the
fair
Yeah,
enough.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to drive the tractor, and it's a big weight on the back. So sometimes the tractor sort of lifts up. It's a bit scary
Yep.
and turning. It's
Oh,
quite tough,
wow.
So that's sort of a bit daunting. But
Yeah.
I'm getting used to it. So
Okay.
once a year I have to do it, and then to take them down. But
Yeah.
that's one job I don't like doing.
That's all right. Well, that's pretty good considering all you have to do.
Yeah. It's not bad. Cooking. You're a bit overcooking. You'll get that love again, though.
Yeah, well, when I get back into a routine, what
Yeah.
I'm doing here, then I'll be cooking for.
Then he can
friends
cook
and
for me
family.
again. Do
Yeah.
dinner at home again.
Do you do a little happy dance when like the chef is cooking?
Yeah. Well, I don't go in the kitchen, but then I get told
Oh.
off for not helping out.
Yes,
Oh my
right.
gosh, can't
Yeah.
win.
So, yeah, no, there's no
yeah,
winning.
yeah, yeah.
No, and then if I cook, he won't like what I'm cooking, or I'm not following the recipe, or I'm not seasoning it correctly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
wow.
chopping the right way.
Nitpicky.
Is that how you chop an onion?
Yeah. So that's why I don't cook anymore.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, I don't.
So you're being criticised.
Yeah, cooking
It's
nights,
like-
that's takeaway, is it?
No, it's pasta. I'll do pasta. Yeah. There you go. Nah.
Oh my
So
gosh,
good.
amazing.
Oh, I love it. Got anything else with them?
Do we need to clarify that you no longer cook for the weddings? You brought in a
Yes.
caterer now.
Ooh.
Just
do.
so everyone knows.
Yeah.
An amazing caterer, by the way.
We brought in a caterer, yes.
Yes,
So
a
I
very
was supposed
caterer.
to retire from the chefing end of last year, but because of COVID, we had a few postponements.
Yeah.
So I did my last one 2 weeks ago. I was lucky enough to run into Callum Hand.
Oh, we should all be so lucky.
And I just asked him, I said, I'm looking at retiring, would you like to come out? He's got a catering company and a cooking store called Sprout. And Callum came out the next day and loved the place, so they've taken over the cooking.
Amazing.
So the executive chef, Stuart Green, is here quite a lot.
Oh, amazing.
Does he season properly?
Their food is absolutely
It is. I've had it before. It is insane.
Like my kids said.
Yeah.
They said, oh, you're going to have Callum Hand cook. You're going to be so busy now, Dad. I'm like, yeah, thanks for that. We've owned a few restaurants. I've done a few things.
Yeah.
The kids are
He's
oblivious.
an actual chef. I've heard of
Poor
him.
Bill.
That's.
So,
Oh no.
thanks, Harper.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
is that the 15-year-old?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So funny. Doesn't even realise what he said.
No. No.
Didn't mean it. But,
No.
Great.
yeah, so that's a good, because I was doing a lot of cooking. Obviously, I was spending about 40 hours cooking.
Yeah.
Wedding, a 16-hour day on the wedding day on my feet. Getting too old for that. Plus, what I was doing on the property. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty much
time to-
Thursday was shopping day, Friday was prep day, Saturday was still prep day, and then
Sunday was clean up.
Sunday was clean up. So you lose.
4-day job.
Epic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
gardening on top. It was too much.
Yeah.
So
I was tired then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Isn't it nice just to waltz into a wedding and be served this beautiful food and, leave 3 hours later?
Yeah.
And, yeah.
leave your wine glass down in the car.
Yeah, that's right.
See ya.
Should pop a little box down there, wine
Shoes
glasses,
for
please.
Yes.
Yeah, shoes on the roof and wine glasses
property.
at the exit. Thank you.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Are you here on the day, like the whole day around
Yes.
taking
Yep.
care of it? Yeah. Yeah.
So pretty much we do the whole ceremony setup, unless they're hiring, a different
Stylist.
stylist or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. But otherwise, we do that setup, and we set up our furniture at the reception side, make sure everything's clean, toilets are clean, and then set the bar up. So there's a little bit less work,
Yeah.
but we're still here all day because you're managing when vendors come, making sure they're parking in the right
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
Guests always rock up,
Logistics.
5 hours before they're meant to be here.
Photographers always park in the wrong spot.
Bloody photographers, seriously. We think we own the place. That's all it is. No.
Nah, but,
You do have a couple of driveways going on.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very
It's
confusing.
confusing, especially if you haven't been here before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're putting signs up.
But that's why you need to
good.
come here before you book it,
Yes,
so you know where you're going.
doesn't always help, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So we just liaise on the day, and we
Yeah.
still want to be here to make sure everything's running smoothly and everyone's having
Yeah.
a good time.
I think that's a nice touch as well,
Yeah.
because if everyone was just
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, the owners are just over there," you won't see them. You won't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
You
bit
won't
weird,
see
isn't
them.
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
And I
it.
don't want to be also the, kind of owners that are hovering. I'd rather be working and actually
Yeah.
doing something than just someone that's hovering.
Yeah,
watching.
like just having a look and
Yeah.
popping in and out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of a bit weird.
Contributing to the success. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The weddings they're all different.
Yeah.
That'd
That'd be so fun.
Still fun. It's like you're at the party, but you're not.
Yeah. You just clean up.
Yeah. You're getting everybody else drunk, not yourself.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's so good.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's amazing. I think we should.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks so much for
It was
chatting
very informative.
thank you.
and for putting us up.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's been so nice.
So yeah, no.
We're
this
only
is
24
awesome.
hours in. So.
So that's what we should do. If we're gonna find your venue on the interwebs, Where do we have to go? Plug yourselves.
Oh, jeez.
Are we on the dark web or what are we?
No.
He's like, we have a
You run the
website.
website, Brie. Where
Right,
where
so
do
you
we
can
have
go to marybank.com.au for the
Mhm.
website, and then we've also got the Marybank Farm Instagram page,
Yep.
Marybank Weddings Instagram page, Marybank Farm Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's it.
Amazing.
I haven't progressed to anything
You should be on
beyond.
MySpace.
Oh my!
Oh, wow.
MySpace,
Billy.
yeah. And that's when Billy left the internet. Oh, thanks again, guys. No, it's been awesome.
Yes.
I'll just say that the podcast is the Film Room, the podcast. We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram TV on the Film Room's account, and that's it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Good timing.